What is up, guys? And welcome back to a really big training. And I don't mean that lightly. Starting out with paused back squats for a max effort. And honestly, paused back squats is just my favorite variation. Not because it's the paused variation where I can lift the most, but just because it just always feels good. And 200 kilo here wasn't the best 200 kilo pause I've ever done, but the rep after with 213 was a lot better than I thought it would be after this with 200. Like, I thought it would be a big grind, but honestly, it wasn't that big of a grind. Like, of course, it becomes slow, and there's good reason for that. Like, when you pause 3 seconds, it just takes stuff out of you. But apart from that, it just felt great. Like, it was slow, but it felt like I could do one more. And I'm certain that, like, if I do a taper and do something light, like really just make sure everything is timed, or I do this in the weekend, I'll probably be able to get 225 kg paused, and 225 kg pause is pretty damn good, considering I have failed a 230 kilo back squat. And the thing I'm most like thrilled about is that everything like pain wise in the knee is totally gone. Like, it's something that I don't feel anything when I'm doing squats ever, like recently. And in general, my body I've never felt better. I've never been more pain free and felt more free in my movements than I'm doing right now. Flexibility is returning in the hamstrings. I don't have any joints that are painful, any tendons, muscles, anything that feels bad. So I really feel like it's gonna be a good like end to the year this next month. And I'm just extremely excited to just keep on building. Right. So many good things to take away with this training. And especially the bench press which comes after this. These safety squat bar squats also felt great. The thing is, when you're doing 10 reps pause, it's always gonna feel uncomfortable. Like, even with 115 kg, the first set I did, like, it's a lightweight for me. It's like 80% or even less than that of what I can probably do. Like 75% of what I can do. Um, Actually, as it might even be less than 75% of what I can do for 10 reps. But still, it's just uncomfortable doing this amount of reps. But you learn to push through it. And if you're still moving fast, you're probably doing all right. Then 5 sets of three, 132 and a half. And honestly, these just keeps on becoming faster and faster every week. And it just goes to show that the difference I made a couple of weeks ago at this point, like 10 weeks ago or so at this point, are really proving to actually, let me think, is it 10 weeks ago? Honestly, I think it's already 10 weeks ago. Yeah. It's already 10 weeks ago that I made this difference in my approach to bench pressing. It's actually wild to think that it's already 10 weeks ago because it doesn't feel like it is. But like 10 weeks ago, it would be like in September, middle of September. I guess it is 10 weeks ago. Like, it would make sense. Like, if I count the weeks, but yeah, the like when I was doing like doubles with 132 and a half, up doing like six sets of two, it felt harder than this. Now I just feel like I can probably hit it 5 by 5 in 140 with a slight pause, like, which feels insane to say. Like, at that point, we're gonna be close to 140 kilo for 10 reps. And honestly, I'm finally starting to feel like I'm strong at bench press, like I'm actually really strong at an exercise. And who would have thought that bench press was gonna be the first exercise where I feel like I'm actually strong? Like, if I can bench 405 at this like 104 kilo body weight, I'm gonna feel like I'm actually really damn strong. And I'm not gonna feel that way in the squat until I squat like 250, or in deadlift until I deadlift 300, or in overhead press until I overhead press over 120. And I wouldn't have thought that bench press might maybe become the first exercise where I actually feel incredibly strong in. I did no biceps for this training, so the last thing I did was these rear delta flies. Last week with the same weight, in the first two sets I got 10 and 8 reps. This week 12 and 13. And in the two last sets I did 15 and 12, I think. While this week I did 20 and 15. So a ton of progress, a ton of beginner gains, but feeling my rear delts like I never have before. So surely these must be contributing to something. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you for the next one. Peace out.